Today we're celebrating the birthday of a very special man, Hawaiian Lyons Naone. He selflessly gives of his time and of his knowledge so that people may learn about their home culture, about their homelands, and just become better outstanding citizens and good people to our community. So this is our way to give our mahalo back to him.
This is the first birthday luau that he has ever celebrated. He's taught me how to be a Hawaiian, to open up the doors of our culture, to continue the ways of our ancestors, going back from the la'au lapa'au, or the medicinal part of our culture, to just protocols such as awa ceremonies, as well as learning about the martial arts of lua.
He has serious intent, always to heal, always to help, never to hurt, never to harm. So that's what I see in him. He's been around the world, he's been through combat, etc. But the disposition of the man is a peaceful lion.
He's a la'au lapa'au culture practitioner, very well respected around the world, actually, even in Europe, where he goes and visits twice a year. He feels that he needs to pass it on, because if not, then it's going to pass away. So we're very happy and respectful and honored to be one of his students in both of those cultural practices.
Mahalo lohe for everything you've given to me, mana'o, kokua, ola, new maka, new eyes to see the world as our Hawaiians do.
A lot of Hawaii has been lost, and he helps us in regaining for our future generations.
It's time for us to not only step forward but step up. Ku'e, raise ourselves, our level, start becoming Hawaiian again. And I think this serves one of those great purposes. And something, this is also good for the individual communities to get us together for a really good purpose.
I grew up in a rough life, very kolohe. As kids we are, very, very hard-headed kid. But, I didn't have that pathway in finding culture until I met Aloha.
The brothers, they're unbelievable. I got to tell you what happened. See, my wife was going to make a surprise birthday luau for me, right? And she started calling everybody, and everybody's calling me. She says, "You know what? Your wife thinking of making a luau." So I finally asked my wife, "How are you going to do this luau?" She says, "I'm going to invite all your friends to Hana, and I'm going to cook for 2 days, and it's going to be okay." I said, "No. That's not how it goes. You're going to cook for 2 days." So I asked my Lua guys, "Hey, can you help my wife out?" And this is what they did.
Aloha, my brother. Love you.
He is really being a person that has bound himself in a kokua with his hanalima, kokua with his heart, and kokua with whatever he can do for anyone that needed help.
I first came to know who I get the the privilege of calling Aloha 3 years ago, 3 years ago, with the first Lua class that we held here on Maui. And what brought me to Lua was it was described to me as you don't learn how to break bones unless you learn how to heal them. And so you don't just learn warrior art forms, you learn healing art forms.
He is our connection to our ancestors. You know, I feel that because of him, the doors are open for Hawaiians to continue to progress in our culture, in our tradition, in our civilization, in who we are.
We both shared our younger lives in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s, from the Bad Boys to the Beach Boys to the fishing times, and we look back, I look back, and he's celebrating his 70th birthday. So just imagine going back 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, more than 50 years ago. And where are we at in Maui? And what he has bring to our culture, our people, and our islands. As a kahu, as a aloha, he has served well in his own way, his own culture, and in perpetuating and preserving and educating not only many people now are doing it in the world, but the youth of tomorrow.
What I wanted to say is just mahalo nui to all, especially the luau team that came to the rescue.